Good morning and welcome to Homestead Happenings. How's everybody doing? If this is the first video that you have found us, please go back and check out some of our other videos. We just came off a break from YouTube because, oh, sorry guys, I'm bouncing you all over the place. We, our beloved Bailey, he got really sick and he's not with us anymore, and we had to take a break, and you guys have been so gracious and so kind and patient waiting for us to come back to YouTube land. And this is official, guys. We're back and so much has happened here on the homestead. We took time for ourselves, but stuff still had to get done. Hey Rocco, what you doing? He's been all over us since Bailey left. But wow, we have gotten, I can't even begin to tell you guys, probably 15 inches of rain in the last 2 weeks. It has been crazy. Take a look at my grass situation. It is starting to look like a hayfield out here, but that's a lot of rain. That is a lot of rain. But my trench, take a look guys, my trench here that takes all the water out of my driveway, that is working just fine. But here, I'll show you, just so you can get an idea of how much rain there is. This low spot, you can see it's actually growing algae because we have gotten so much rain here on the homestead. So this is a project that we need to get at, and hopefully I will have time to get at it right away, because we have a big project coming up that we're going to try and tackle today, and that will be in this coming video, long form video for you guys. But another thing that is happening here on the homestead, and I believe every homestead goes through it at some point, is dealing with breakdowns and repairs. As much as we would just like to build and make improvements here on our homestead, things break down. My truck here, Missy had a problem with the starter. So there's a starter in the back seat. It has been working fine. So I kept the starter she went out and got for me in there in case it stops working again. I can change it out super quick. But if it continues to work fine, I will return that. I did find a little bit of a loose wire, so we had to deal with that. Another breakdown problem, lawnmower. Let's go in the garden and I will show you. So this lawnmower we bought, which is really, it's only a year old. It's kind of a piece of junk for a brand new lawnmower, but unfortunately that's what you get nowadays. I had to replace the starter crank, and the drive belt is constantly falling off. But Missy tried to do the garden. I don't know if you can see it here. She got a little bit of it done and then it died and wouldn't start. So I've got to work on that, get that up and running, get that going. And oh my goodness guys, look at my okra. It's so tall. It's taller than me in places, but it's doing fantastic. This is our first planting of okra, and we did 3 rows of it. And we kind of pruned this pretty heavily because that's what everybody said you do. You prune your okra really, really heavily. But if we come down here, past our tomatoes, past our peppers, look at our rows, guys. They need to get mowed super duper bad. Down here, well, we had these 2 rows that I forget what we had planted in them before this, but when that was done, we said, let's throw some more okra in. And you can see that we did not prune this out as heavily as we did the other stuff, just to see how the okra would react to that, and if it would improve or limit our yield of okra. And what we have found is that you need to, the okra down there, we over pruned and it wasn't getting enough sunlight in. We got plenty of okra off it, but not as well as here, where all the broadleaves were able to draw in more of that nutrition from the sunlight. But now that it's taller and got a nice thick stalk on it, Missy has come in and started pruning lower down. And our okra production is as good, if not better. But the plant is looking better, and it's given us really, really fantastic okra. She's got in here, I think she's got Brussels sprouts in here. And over here, we tried kohlrabi, but it didn't take. Look at how bad it's overgrown. It's just, it needs a mowing very, very bad. But this row here, and believe it or not, there's a row here. And then this third row over here, that's where our okra's gonna go in. I mean, our okra's gonna go in. Our garlic is gonna go in here for next year. So the kohlrabi didn't take, that's fine. This row here at the top, you can see right here, that is, that's turnip. As well as this row here, this is all turnip. And we may harvest some turnips out of it for ourselves, but we didn't grow this for market sale. This is more of a cover crop that we put in. And what's going to happen is we're going to come in and we're going to till this over before we do our garlic. And that turnip, which is a root crop, will create a lot of organic matter down in the soil, which is going to help us with our drainage and fertility and all of those issues that we're having here with our relatively clay soil here in Arkansas. Let me get this gate closed back up. And then over here in the greenhouse, she has, let's see what she has in here. Oh, look at, she's got some cabbages, guys. Look at that. She got some cabbages. They're doing fantastic. What are you doing, Rocco? Is it, you like that cabbage? Yeah? You like that? So, hopefully we'll get some good cabbage out of here. This is a trial in here. And believe it or not, guys, we don't have to do much watering in here because, let me take you outside. What happens is, the greenhouses are behind you right now. The water comes down like this, and it flows right down, and it flows through the greenhouse. and keeps that soil relatively moist in there. So she hasn't had to water in there very much at all. So very happy about that. Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought the battery died. We're pretty close, guys. So in the thumbnail, it says we're official. Let me put you guys down and show you. I am officially a homesteader now, and let me show you why. I finally did it, guys. Got me some overalls. Finally found some overalls that I'm very happy with. So we are officially homesteaders now. I've got the right apparel. We've got the homestead. We're getting it done. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.